Welcome to the world of podcasting.
Oh, boy.
I am shocked you guys agreed to do this. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
One of them did.
No problem.
One of them did.
Well, that's all we needed was one domino to fall.
Yep.
And then we got the other one. So, because you're not going to let him just do it on his own, right?
Right.
And I talk bad about him.
Oh,
This
true
way
story.
I can't.
True story.
So this may be the wildest podcast I've done. This is Must Know People, by the way. I'm John Ryan, along with my wife, Dina, joining the podcast today.
Hello.
Two guests that probably know way more freaking people than any of the other podcast guests I've ever had,
I think so.
at least in this area. They know the good. They know the bad.
The ugly.
Yes, sometimes that. So it is Russ and Bruce Boes, the owners of Reds in Breda. I mean, who doesn't have a Reds story?
Oh, I do.
Oh, we got plenty of them. So
Yeah.
we'll probably tell them a little bit later on. But
I think so.
guys, thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
Where do you even, I usually start like at the very beginning. You guys grew up in Breda, correct?
Yep.
Right.
All right. So talk about growing up, Bruce. I mean, Red and Maggie, we know your parents as 80-year-olds. So
90.
talk about,
I was going to say they're
90.
90.
they're 90 now.
Yeah.
But yeah, when
Yeah.
we first met them, they were
I was
like
going to
80.
say, yeah, when we first met them, they were in their 80s.
Yeah.
So talk about growing up in Breda and what was it like?
Well, like out on the farm, you mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay. So we obviously we grew up on a farm.
Mhm.
So
What years are we talking about? What decades?
like from 70s, 80s. Well,
Mhm.
ever since we were little kids, we that's where we grew up.
Have they lived the same place the whole time?
Right. Well,
Okay.
more or less, yeah.
So you guys pretty much grew up together. I mean, how many years apart are you guys?
7.
7 years apart. Okay. So there's a little age difference going on there.
Yep.
And you have how many siblings?
There's 4 of us: Dan, me, Russ, and Linda.
So you got
Linda's in between us.
I'm the
So-
youngest.
Yeah.
the baby of the family, the troublemaker of the family, I should say.
Oh, no. The best for last.
So talk about, I mean, growing up for you. I mean, what was it like growing up in Breda? I mean, was there something about that made you want to stay in that area?
We were stuck there. I mean, Mom and Dad were there, so we had work on the farm. And
I totally get that.
we were stuck there.
What kind of work did you guys do on the farm?
Oh, we had lots of cattle, lots of hogs.
Oh, okay.
We farmed quite a bit.
So you were up early in the morning.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why you still get up at 6 o'clock every morning because Dad's yelling, "Get out of bed!
I
Gotta go
feel
feed
like
cattle."
that's a common theme around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody had their chores to do, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably still do.
Yeah. Yeah, we still do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what is about Breda that made you guys want to stay around that area?
I don't know. It just happened, I guess.
Really? It wasn't a plan or anything like that?
No, it wasn't no plan.
Yeah.
Bruce?
None.
No, not really. Well, I just always helped Dad farm all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wasn't obviously going anywhere. So
Mhm. So you didn't want to, you didn't go off to college or things like that. You just wanted to stay and farm.
yep.
I was going to say, we
that
have kids and they definitely know whether or not they want to be here or not. They're, yeah, we're not meant for this small town or totally meant for this small town. So
It's funny because they say they don't want to be here, but then later on they're like, well, I kind of want to be around the area or
Yeah,
something.
I had no idea what I was going to do
Yeah.
until I went to college.
And see, you went to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this kind of gets us into the whole part where you come back, you buy the bar.
Well, I
So-
came home on the weekend, yeah.
Yeah. So where did you go to school?
Fremont, Nebraska, Midland,
Okay.
Lutheran College.
Yeah. What were you doing there? What were you studying?
Just a general.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a major.
Yeah. What were you doing
Hadn't
this time,
figured
Bruce?
it out.
Mm-mm.
At that time?
Yeah.
Well, I was farming until we bought the bar. Well, still helped Dad, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I
So
was,
you're
I
a
was-
full-time farmer.
yep.
Would you have stayed with that life and been just fine with it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it about
Yeah.
farming that you loved?
I don't know, everything. I mean, that's what I grew up with. So, I mean, doing the cattle and the hogs and farming, all that stuff, that's just what I did.
Okay.
You know.
And so Russ, you went off to school, and what made you decide you needed a change?
Well, I didn't.
An opportunity.
I just came home for the weekend, and they called Mom and Dad, just said, come and look at this bar. And
And who's they?
the state of the bar.
Oh, okay.
It was like Red's cousins or whatever, because he never had any kids. So it was like his.
So explain who Red is, because I always thought that Red was your dad.
So did everybody.
And they still do, don't they?
He is our dad,
he
but
is.
Yes.
By coincidence only.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the people that owned it before.
Yeah, he was Red Brinker.
Okay.
They called him, Alban Brinker. His nickname was Red. So he bought the place.
I heard he literally lived in the bar.
He did. Yep. Down the basement. And then once he got older, he moved upstairs in our back room.
Built that back room.
Yep.
And everybody remembers that back room because it was like part of the bar there.
Everybody remembers the back room.
Wow, that sounds sinister.
I'm pleading the fifth.
Yeah, we don't have to say no more about the back room because everybody will know.
So how long did he have the bar?
He bought the place. Well, it was a Brinker Cafe, his dad's, before that. And then he got it in 1955.
55, yeah.
And so he had it till 87. So 32 years he had it.
Man, so it was even Red's before that,
Right,
but it was
right,
a cafe.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So his dad was Brinker's Cafe.
Yep.
And then when Red took over, after his mom died or something like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
then he took over, and then he called it just Red's
Yeah.
Place, whatever.
I
So-
say we have a little drinking game, and every time we say Reds,
Oh boy.
You want
We'll
to
be
learn
hammered.
at the end of the night?
we have a drink.
Oh boy.
Could be fun, guys.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do that. So it was a Red Brinker owns the bar. He owns it for 30 some odd years. He had to be pretty old. And you said he bought it from the estate, right?
Right.
So he passed away.
Right.
Yes.
It was about in February when he died, and he was 77 when he died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what was your guys' affiliation with the bar? Were you familiar with it? Did you go in there a lot? I mean, was there anything?
I mean, I went in there, but he wasn't old enough to go in there.
No,
But-
I was
right.
never in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Never knew Red
Mhm.
at all. I think I seen him once before.
So his I don't know, what was Ivor Fee? They were like, it was like a cousin to him or whatever to Red, some relation to Red. I can't exactly remember what it was, but they were friends of Dad, mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
And they came out one day and was like, you guys need to buy the bar after Red died, It's like, you need to buy the bar. I'm like,
Why?
What, you're like,
Why?
Why us?
yeah.
They wanted your mom and dad to buy it, or you guys to buy it?
They wanted us to buy it.
They wanted mom and dad to buy it.
Oh
first.
yeah, they wanted mom.
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
mom and dad was going in to check it out.
Well, they call your
I
dad
came home
Red,
on the
so-
yeah,
Yeah.
I came home on the weekend, so we just tagged along.
Wow. And at this point, you're what?
I'm 19.
19? And
26.
so were you both in on this, like going, let's do this?
Well, not at first. We're looking at the place, and it's like, mom and dad were like, we're too old to own a bar. So and I was just looking around, and it's like, I don't know what I'm doing in college. I'm just taking basics or whatever. So I said, maybe we should do it.
Bruce,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just let, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
You guys both.
Yeah. I was like, all right, whatever.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Was it kind of a landmark in Breda at that point, or was it was
No.
just another place?
So the thing about Reds was he just like, if it was a Saturday night and it was busy and, in town, like they used to have a lot of weddings in town, he'd close up like 7:00 because he didn't want to deal with the people.
No.
There was like 5 bars in town back in the day.
What?
Oh,
that-
In
yeah.
Breda?
In Breda, yeah.
So you literally are jumping in the middle of a probably the worst business to be in.
Yeah.
You got 5 other bars competing with you.
There wasn't 5 at the time.
No, they
that-
closed down.
Oh,
But right
gotcha.
before that,
Okay,
there was
okay,
5.
okay.
So-
I thought you meant there was 5 at the time.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
wow, bad
There
business
was.
move.
Yeah. We're going to have
Okay.
to work our butts off.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
So you guys decide to go into a business which you literally have no idea about.
Yep. I had never bartended. Never,
I was going to say,
ever
made a
anything
drink?
like
Because
that.
you weren't of age.
Well, only my own. Well,
Yeah, right.
actually, when I was 19, I was old enough to
yeah,
drink.
yeah,
Because the drinking age was 19.
yeah. Same
I just
with me.
made it
Yeah.
just by weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They changed it, and once you're old enough, they can't take it away from you.
So,
So
what's
your
the
grandfather-
thinking at this point? You thinking you got a gold mine on your hands?
No,
No,
never even thought.
never.
Yeah.
I just thought, well,
So all this stuff about business plans and accounting and all, so you're just like, well, let's just buy it.
yeah.
I mean, that's what kind of sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
Alright.
then I finished. I said, I'll finish out the rest of the year in college and come home on the weekends and work. And,
Yeah.
and that's what we did. Yeah.
All right. So your first day at the bar, how'd that go?
Scared.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I have no idea how to make a drink.
Oh, yeah.
No idea.
You got people coming in and
Or
you're
what
going,
to do,
okay.
how to do it,
Yeah.
what to charge, just went off his old prices.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone say you still don't.
yeah.
Not about,
Yeah.
about what to charge.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's an inside joke right there.
Yep.
So what about you, Bruce? I mean, you're like no bartending experience. We were farming.
Well, I've bartended like at the Legion, for like weddings and stuff. But
Oh, so you
not
had a
serious.
you had a little sample.
Yeah, a little sample of it, but I never give that a thought about full-time jobby, that way. But just
So
jump
along
in.
the way, I mean, you started this and then you're like, okay, I'm going to have to figure out how to, I got to
How to
get
run this.
supplies.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah. How do we do the books?
Mhm.
Yep.
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 As a business person, I
can't
Right.
even imagine how.
yeah.
Weren't you just terrified a little bit?
No, actually, I wasn't. I went back to college and told all my buddies, "Hey, I just bought a bar." They're like, "Yeah, right. Yeah, right." And
I love it.
They didn't believe me, so I started taking a few of home every weekend with me. And they're like, "You did buy a bar." Yeah.
How was it received in Breda? Did you make any changes to the bar? Because it didn't sound like it was a real reliable place.
Yeah, we made a lot of changes.
Yeah,
actually.
stayed open.
Yeah.
We were there,
Stayed home past 7.
Just 90% of it showing up, right?
and
Yeah.
just being there.
So how soon before you guys realized that this is going to be something that's lasting?
It did.
I don't know if it
Did.
did.
Just a few
No,
years
we
ago.
just went day by
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Just a few years
Just a
ago.
couple years ago.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Like shit, we're still here.
Yep.
maybe
But we
about your
went day by day.
about your 35th anniversary, you figured out it's going to work out.
Yeah.
So you said day by day. Explain that.
Or weekend by weekend, just did every day. But,
I suppose.
I never thought about the future. Never.
What-
when you're
what-
young,
I mean,
Yeah.
starting a business, what about the books and things like that? Did you guys know you were making money at all?
Well, we had some people that we knew that was like,
Yeah.
can you help us with the books here? Because
Oh, that's good.
we don't know nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, really. So they helped us out with that, and that was
oh, that's
awesome.
good.
That had to be hard to be up in the morning doing cattle chores, and then you're late at night at the bar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How many decades did you go without sleep?
All of them.
That's why it works good for two of us,
I'll bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
We got a break, One would open, one would close.
Yeah.
One would open.
and we did that a lot. 'Cause, when he got done with school, I would open, or he would open, I would close, or I would open, he would close.
Mhm.
We just flipped it around. It seemed to work pretty good.
Well, you guys
You know?
still do that
Yeah.
to this day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
How many years did it take for you guys to feel really comfortable? Like this
10.
This is 10 years.
I mean, I think before it really felt comfy.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't that long.
Have you
Yeah.
always been lucky to have people? I know you've had a lot of good help
Yeah.
that you've hired,
Mhm.
and they've been.
Well, it's friends, the people in Breda alone. I mean, they just
Mhm.
make you feel at ease,
yeah,
really.
and you've had
Your locals.
reliable help,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
helps.
And people were they're ready to help us.
Yeah.
They wanted it to go. So,
So what were some of the changes you guys made? Kind of looking back at, once you took it over about a few years in, I'm sure you're going, well, this doesn't work for me or something, what were some of the changes you guys made to the bar?
boy, that makes you think, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
I don't-
just little things, I think it is,
Just like the
little-
flow of the bar? or
Well,
what?
Well, I guess if you want to look at it that way, it's like Red never had anything in the bar. I mean, he had like 3 tables, but so we had to bring whatever we thought we could put in there. So like he had the back room. If anybody remembers the back room, there was absolutely nothing back there. So, here we brought pool table and
Mhm.
foosball table, whatever, just something for people to do. that way. So I guess that's a change if you're that way.
And yeah, I mean, food. You've got snacks.
Yep. We got appetizers and pizzas.
Yeah.
Now, we had the lottery. We got the lottery in right away
right.
too.
They come in right away.
Yep, because that was right when it came out. The lottery did.
What do you think put you guys on the map? Because there's a lot of people that drive to Breda to come to Reds. What do you guys think it is?
I think I know.
Our charming personality. Right?
You know what?
That too.
I think you nailed it right there. It's you guys. I honestly think it is.
No,
I mean,
cheap prices, probably inexpensive prices.
It's the back bar. They all come to see the back bar.
Yeah.
It is not.
It's a homey feeling.
There you go. There you
homey
go.
feeling.
See,
you know.
You know, every time we walked in there, we just feel comfortable.
You feel welcome.
Yeah, we
Yes.
talk to you. We'll
Yes.
talk to you or whatever.
We feel welcome.
You're not.
And I mean, that leads me to how many life events have been at that bar? I mean, we've been involved in several, and our friend's wedding reception. I had my big birthday there. How many of life events?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I couldn't even count how many people
I know.
that met there, got married, come back, and
Funerals.
yeah.
We've
You know,
had funerals there.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
A few Irish wakes have been there, I'm sure,
Yeah.
and all of that. So
Oh,
that's got to make you feel good, though, when people
That they want to have it there.
associate your bar that you bought at the age of 19 and 26 and go, man, that's the place I will always remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
I mean, we've been around for your parents' anniversary parties and birthdays and
A recent wedding of a friend of ours.
yes, that I already mentioned that.
Stacy and Natalie got married, and the first place they went to.
Yeah.
You were the backup plan too, by the way. If they couldn't get married on the bike trail, it was that.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I mean, talk about that, because I mean, you've had friends that have been there for decades. I mean,
Decades.
yeah,
That seems weird.
I know.
But it is.
It does.
It's true. You know, and the funny part is you're seeing your friends as kids grow up, and they're old enough to drink, and now it's like their kids are starting to grow up.
Yes.
It's like, holy rats.
I know. I'll never forget bringing my kids in
Yeah.
as adults.
I think I threw some water in their face, one time.
Audrey?
Yeah.
Yep.
oh hell, you've done that to me.
Was that a shark shot?
Yep.
Yep.
Shark Week.
Yep.
Shark Week.
Shark Week.
I fell for that in my 40s. So that should tell you something right there. But when you walk in, I mean, you literally know almost everybody walking through the door.
Pretty much I can get
Bruce?
to drink
Yeah.
what they serve.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about, yeah.
He knows a lot more than I do, actually.
That's why I feel like the whole bar is just iconic, and you guys didn't plan it that way, apparently.
No.
It just
not at all.
sort of happened that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there's something special about the place that just everybody loves. And that's why it remind me what year this was. The fire.
Fire was
2013.
2013. Okay. So
Let's talk about
the
that.
radio station was just getting our website going and our online news and things like that. And I hate to put this on your guys' back, but you guys put us on the map as far as our website and mobile app, because when the fire happened, we said, we put out, there's a bulletin, there's a fire in downtown Breda. And then there's a fire at Reds. And that's when our likes and shares just absolutely exploded.
wow.
That's
because
crazy.
everybody was stunned and shocked and wanted to share the information with everybody and going, oh my God, this bar you've grown up with, that you've done all these things at, it's burning. I do want to take you back to that day and tell me when the first time you heard about it was on fire, and where were you, Bruce? Let's start with you.
I was just ready to go to work. And,
Working at Pepsi then?
At Pepsi, and my neighbor, or not my neighbor, but the neighbor behind the bar, the guy right behind the bar, kept beating on the door, and I was dressed, thank God, and he's like, "Hey, the bar's burning." I'm like,
so this
"No,
is
it's
like
not."
first thing in the morning, like
It's 5:30,
5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I said, "No, it's not." We just left there because me and Russ were there, and we had a catering job or something that night before.
We did something, I don't know. We were even down in the basement.
Yeah.
And we did not smell smoke.
We had Jacobson or something that day.
We did not smell smoke or nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Down in the basement. And
so I, of course, ran up there and sure shit, here it's rolling out of that back vent back there. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Kicked the door down the firemen were there by that time. They were chopping, and I'm like, I got a key, opened up the door and went, oh my God, can't believe this. You couldn't absolutely see nothing in there. Yeah. And you were gone.
Just smoke that you saw, or?
Oh, the fire and smoke. Okay. Yeah. It was just packed full of smoke.
And then it relit itself once oxygen got back in there.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the start of the fire? Was it determined?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay. Right
okay.
In between the bar and the kitchen, there was electrical wire.
Gotcha.
Where that whole floor burned out. They seen where somehow it started. We really don't know how it got started either.
Yeah.
Nor do they. So.
Yeah.
So where were you? You said you guys were at the bar that night. So how did you find out?
So I got out of there pretty early the night before. It was about midnight, and so I had to take a friend to the airport in Omaha. I think we left at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So he had to fly out early, and I'm in the Omaha airport, and all of a sudden I get a phone call from Bruce. He's like, where are you? It was my number, my home number. He was at my house looking for me. Because apparently they couldn't find me at home, and they thought maybe I was even in the bar, when it burned, But yeah, he calls me from my home phone and says, where are you? Now I was like, I'm on my way back from the airport. And he's like, oh, the bar's burning. And so I'm like, what?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And literally it's been 12, 13 years and I'm still like living with you guys on this story. It's like, oh my God, tell me what.
Yeah. I just flew back and all I hear is you on the radio saying, yeah, there's flames coming out the window.
Oh my gosh.
Trucks there. And I'm like, I was flying. I thought, well, if I get pulled over, they'll know why. Yeah. I was going around vehicles. Didn't take me too long to get home.
So the result of it, how long was it before you knew it was kind of a total loss?
Oh, shortly.
Yeah.
Was it shortly after, once they got it out.
Because we were like, oh, it's smoke. And it was like, well, everybody's kind of hoping for the best or whatever. And then it was like,
that's what happens. You start out and you're hoping for the best always. And
it's worst case scenario.
Yeah. It gets worse and worse.
I pulled up and they wouldn't even let me in.
Yeah.
I wanted to go in and check it out and they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me in, and it was hot, really hot. They had the fans sucking it out, and it was really warm in there.
So what'd you guys do for the rest of that day?
Sat there and cried.
I know. Yeah. I feel that.
My kids were bawling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they grew up there, so they were bawling.
I'll bet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's devastating. Everything you worked for is gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
And our worst fear was at that time, we couldn't see, right away, of course. We couldn't see how bad, the back bar and all that, because, that's what, to me, what everybody comes to see, because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was tough.
But I know, the firemen, they said, don't hit the back bar with the water, But
really, even they knew.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
They even said that the other day. And they said,
really?
You just didn't hit the back bar, But somehow it didn't start on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all the years of the Camels, Winstons, Marlboros, I think that preserved it. I really do.
It was used to the smoke.
Start on fire. Yeah. It blistered a little bit with the heat, but it did not start.
I
couldn't believe it.
How long was it before you guys could get back in the building?
Oh,
a couple days?
No, we got into that after that. Later on that day, we went in there.
Okay.
Once they got the fire under control, whatever, then they... I'm like, I'm going in. I don't give a shit what you guys say.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a fireman. Of course, I was a fireman at that time. So I'm like, I'm going in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was devastating, I guess the word is.
At that point, you're just like, let's take some time and figure this out? Or was there...
I remember walking through the water, slosh, in the back room, and then looking up front. And it's like, oh, wow, everything's black.
Yeah.
Black, everything. Just really black.
What do you do at that point?
Yeah.
We didn't know what to do.
No.
I mean, we're like every every sign was gone.
Melted.
You know, they're
or
melted.
burnt.
The TVs were gone. I mean, they're melted. And it's like, how hot do you think it really got in here, you know? And the firemen, like, they figured 1,400 or something.
Oh, yeah.
It melted every goddamn sign in there. You know, melted them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, you had booths and things like that that were in there, but the back bar. So talk about that. I mean, the firemen were aware of it. They didn't want to ruin that or things like that. But how long did it take before you guys decided you wanted to rebuild?
It took us a little bit. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, it was probably months.
Yeah, months.
But, you know, you got to wait for the dumb insurance.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Let's talk about that
But
insurance.
after that, we're like still scratching our head. It was like, you know, the place is a freaking disaster.
I agree.
You know?
Yeah.
So what do you do? You know,
And
we didn't know what to do.
We're a little pack rats too. I mean, we had a ton of stuff back there, you know, in there. You know, so it's like, where do we start?
I'll bet.
First I started drilling holes in the floor, back room floor, just to save the floor, maybe.
Well, we did that right away.
Yeah,
because
that was the first thing we did.
Yeah, because we
So
drilled.
why did you do that?
Because there was water from the from the fire. So there was about yay much water in the back room. So like told Russ, I'm like, we need to get this water out of because that floor was pretty dang nice. Yeah.
Oh,
so
great idea.
We poked a hole in there, and
No, the first thing I did was went downstairs, down the basement to see if I was going to hit anything electric.
Good call.
Good call.
Well,
Good call.
everything was shut off anyway, or burnt. I mean, it's like, I remember that so good.
So after that,
Like,
we drilled that hole and let the water drain. I think we came in back the next day and scooped shovel and broom and pushed all the stuff up into the front room. And then we cleaned that floor up like we do every day of the week. And that's why it looks like it does yet today, because we saved that from warping.
Wow.
You know,
But you didn't know at that point that you were going to rebuild.
Had no idea. But we didn't want to ruin that floor.
That's
You know,
So you just did what you knew how to do. You just got
Right.
to work and did your chores.
yep, basically, yeah.
That- So how long did it take for you guys to wrap your head around everything and say, yeah, you know what, this is worth continuing? Because, I mean, you could have taken insurance money and
Actually, we
packed
just
up and
started
gone home?
cleaning up because I knew we had to start cleaning it sometime. So we were just starting cleaning up, and I don't think we really decided until later.
Yeah. Well, when everybody came in and helped us, I mean, that was
That
was like really heartfelt, I guess you want to call it, because that was a tough day.
we had more help than we needed, you know, so we told
I do
someone to go
remember that.
home, you know, because it was getting to be too much help, and everybody was just volunteering and wanted to help and get us going again. And we're like,
doesn't that tell you something though?
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you guys made an impact on their lives. They wanted to help you guys out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, on a lighter note, we haven't said Reds for how long, and I may need to get a drink.
You did.
So when Reds
Thank
came
you.
back to life,
Thank you.
no, what's crazy is that almost immediately came out, Chad McDermott's same song came out right there about Reds, and we got requests at the radio station to play it because of the bar and stuff. And everybody was just heartbroken about it. So that had to, I mean, did you guys even know that was going on?
No, he didn't tell us. He just all of a sudden put it out there.
It was to the Cheers theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had a beach party every year. And so that weekend that it burned, we had the beach party down at the shelter house.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had a big party down there.
Oh, so you had one even though there was no bar.
Right. So we had it down there, and then Chad McDermott's band played down there. And then I think we salvaged a couple T-shirts or something, or coats or something, and we washed them up and we sold them and tried to make money to rebuild, you know?
Yeah.
And we had a big turnout for that down there.
That's when he put that song out.
Yeah, that's when the song.
We had no idea. So what the heck is he made us go up front when he first sang it to us and everybody else? We're like, oh shit.
And he
I'd be saying, oh shit.
They made a hammer, you know, out of cardboard and everything, and you know, it was really
and
cool.
you guys love to be the center of attention, so I'm sure you love
love it. Yeah, right.
That's it.
Yeah.
So how long did it? Well, first of all, Phil the duck.
I was
survived the
thinking
fire.
the same thing. Are you going to ask
Which
about
is-
Phil the duck?
Still up on the wall.
Yeah.
But the back bar too. How long did it take to get that back
Oh boy, we
restored?
We soda
You guys did it all yourself?
We soda blasted. We had a guy who soda blasted.
The whole
And then-
building.
Yeah,
did
everything.
the
The
whole
walls,
building.
Really?
everything, the rafters, everything, and then had him soda blast the back bar, and then
We took it
we
down.
took it
First,
down. We took it bar.
So we had,
apart.
we had all the, so the north bar, that one burned completely up pretty much, So we took the other one out, and then there was this wide open space, and that's when he came in and blasted everything. Then we took the bar down, the back
Apart.
bar down. We took it completely down.
Uh-huh.
Had no dang clue how to get it out of there, take it down. That was
because the
interesting.
mirrors were broke already.
Yeah.
With
The
heat
fire
and
burnt-
everything.
busted they got so hot it busted all the mirrors in there.
That back bar is huge.
Yeah, yeah.
and heavy.
And
Couldn't even
heavy.
get it out the
Oh,
door.
My God, it was heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we took it down to pieces. So that was interesting because I had no idea how to take it down because, I mean, it's been there over 100 years in that same spot because it got brought in there in 1913, they tell
Mhm.
us. So, so we just like, well, we got the saws out and cut the screws off and we start taking it down piece by piece. That's all we could do.
And just trusting you know how to put it back together.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Set it down on the floor and then he was still soda blasting at the time and he come back and blasted it.
Yeah. We
So
started
once-
sanding and
Once you realized that could be salvaged, was that the turning point going, hey, we can rebuild this?
I think we were already there when we did that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
probably
Was there any turning point that said, yeah, let's do this. Let's rebuild?
no.
Not really.
No.
I don't-
We just started cleaning.
We did, yeah. Once we started cleaning up, and I think we both just realized maybe, maybe we can get this fixed up again.
Mm-hmm. You guys did all the work yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you didn't go out and hire somebody else to do it or things like that. That would have been the easy thing to do, but
We had great help helping us all the time.
Yeah.
We had
People come in and helped us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had certain
Right.
nights that them guys would come in.
Yep.
And they'd like, hey, we're going to designate, I think it was Thursday night, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Thursday night.
For
Every
some
Thursday
reason.
night, there was like a group of 4 or 5 guys that would come in and help us for like 3 hours.
Mhm.
wow.
Yep. And so they were there every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Every week.
So we got a lot of stuff done then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With
I remember your dad telling me, he goes, if they'd have just hired it out, they could have had it done.
Oh my God. That's all we heard
Yeah. Yeah.
from everybody.
yeah.
Just fix the damn thing up,
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
we are, but
Yeah.
we didn't get insurance money. So we're like kind of squeaky tight about that because like we didn't get nothing.
Well, yeah, I was
Really?
19 when we got this insurance, and I just got bare minimum insurance
Mm-hmm.
and just renewed it every year and never thought nothing of it.
19. Yeah. When you sign a contract and you hadn't
Yeah.
kind of revisited that since.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
No.
So the back bar gets restored and Phil the duck survives.
Well, yeah. Well, I
So-
tried to throw Phil the duck away, but it
You
didn't
did?
happen. Yeah. Yeah. The
Bruce.
fire and
Yeah.
Phil the duck couldn't go away.
They can tell the story.
the fire
That's funny.
inspector was yelled at me when I threw it away, and I'm like, "What did I do wrong?" And he
Really?
goes,
That fire
so-
inspector yelled at you.
Yeah. So
He helped us
Yeah.
clean up.
Yeah, he helped us
Wow.
clean. So I pulled it out of the dumpster and give it to him. I said, "Here, this is yours then." And so he took it to a couple taxidermists, tried to get it fixed, and they said, "You can't fix burnt feathers." So he had it bring it to a body shop, had it clear coated about 100 times, he said, and then he brought it back.
When we opened.
Yeah, when we opened, he brought it back. I'm like,
And we had to hang it back in the same spot it was.
yep.
I
Like,
have
what the heck?
newfound respect for Phil the duck.
I shot that duck. Yeah. I shot that duck out of the farm, many years ago, and I had it done, and I thought, well, we'll bring it in. What the heck?
So yeah. So you were the one who originally killed it. So
Yep.
you saved it later
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
It's come full circle.
Yep. That's,
That is crazy.
yeah.
Any other things that got saved that were like that? The cash register behind the bar.
No, that ain't it.
That's
That
not-
ain't the original one, no.
Okay.
isn't it?
No.
I thought it was.
No.
Where'd that one come from?
Well, so the one from the fire, that Budweiser sign on top melted right down on the old one. So, trying to put that fire out, because that was actually on fire, and so they had to squirt the water on it because it was on fire. So once they did that, it just gummed up that other cash register to no end. I mean, there's no saving it.
Yeah, gotcha.
I mean, it looked good, but it didn't. There's no way it's functional. So actually, where we come across the other one is this crazy story too. Kids and I were in Montana, Colorado, vacationing, and we walked into this place, and at the end of the bar here, this cash register sat. So I said, "Hey," I said, "that was almost just exactly like our old one. And would you sell it?" And the guy's like, "No, we're trying to sell the place. We're going to put it back on the bar, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Well, here's my number. Give me your number." And I don't know, months went by, I think, after that. And finally he just like,
"Oh, you came back." And I said,
Yeah.
"You asked me about it."
Yeah.
And I said, "Go back there and get it." You and Abby went back there
we
and
went to
got
sell
it.
the damn thing,
Get back in your truck, drive 12 hours back there.
Yeah.
We're going to need that.
Yeah. So it was kind of like that whole deal. And then finally, about a couple months later, after, we seen it, he called and he's like, "Hey, I'll sell that cash register to you. You still want it or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, So Abby and I, my daughter, we drove out there. We went and picked the dang thing up. There it is.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That is. And you guys, it took about a year, did it, to rebuild the bar?
Exactly a year.
Exactly a year?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were really excited to get back
my
into
God.
Reds.
That's all I heard is,
we
when
all
is it
talked
gonna be
about
done?
it.
When is it
Yeah.
going to be finished?
We had some weddings that were supposed to be in there, and they just kind of sat up front or inside
Took
around
pictures.
some,
Outside.
took pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
that was such an epic relaunch of the bar.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
it's just crazy that how it all came together. You guys made improvements that you wanted to make, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I remember after it burnt, we had everything, all paneled up and everything and locked up. There was beer cans out in front on the step.
I think I remember that.
Day.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was wild,
I think a bunch of them sat
People
over that next
People
night.
sat there and just drank.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Buy it. Yeah. It was,
How long did people contact you about that fire?
oh boy.
I mean, it had to be like the whole year until you reopened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even.
It's like, oh my God, I just heard.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice. So the Legion opened up for, during that
Oh, that's right.
when when the fire happened, they opened up every night. And so they kind of hired our help and hired me. And, we went down there and worked that night too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of nice of them.
Kind of like Breda folks hanging together.
Yep. So our regulars could still see us,
Yeah.
Kinda nice.
So, I mean, it's more than just Breda folks that go to Red.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you guys are a destination point.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How do you describe that?
Oh, I have an actual question. What is the weirdest thing that's happened at Reds?
Oh, my.
What is the funniest or weirdest thing?
Yes, we always say everybody has a
or
Red
weird.
story.
Yes.
Probably when I was first opened the bar and had some older lady get up and start dancing and ended up taking her shirt off. And here I am, the first couple of weeks of bartending.
At your
my
19.
Life. Yeah.
And you're like,
I'm
what do I do?
What do I do? Oh my God.
Lady, can you get off the bar, please? I don't know.
I didn't know what to do. I had no idea.
And I wasn't there that night. Thank God.
So if you were to say, what's the wildest night you've had there?
The wild.
I think John asked you about earlier about.
Well, you guys have hosted bike
That was
bashes.
probably the Ragbri one time where they decided
Ragbri?
to
naked beer slides.
make their own little slide and didn't tell nobody about it and just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were selling gallons of beer, tap beer. And all of a sudden they start buying this. I'm like, wow, that was a great idea that we got these gallon jugs selling gallons of beer, for these guys. They were just going left and right. Well, and then you look and they start pouring them out on the floor. And I'm like,
made a
what
tunnel.
are they doing?
And they all just put their hand in the air and all of a sudden glug, 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 glug.
Yep.
I'm like, what are they?
Oh
They're dumping beer on the floor,
gosh.
Russ.
all of a sudden you seen somebody slide by. Well, that's what they're doing.
Did you make a lot of money that night?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
The place was packed.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure we
remember
did.
the
But
booths where the booths were. It was just like a balcony.
Yeah.
People were standing all the way up to the ceiling. It was
that was
crazy.
wild. And we could not control it.
No.
Oh, I'll bet.
No, but everybody kind of behaved themselves.
Oh,
you
they
know?
all did.
Oh, yeah.
There was
It was-
no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we talked earlier and we were
Yeah.
sitting out, having a cocktail before this podcast, and we're like, you guys don't have a lot of issues with like fights and things like that in the bar. Never really have.
No.
The funniest part about that, I think, is that beer slide thing is, that whole thing with the cops. They're all like, naked beer slide was bad. So they which it is, but so the cops came in after it was all over with because they couldn't get past the front door, basically like a foot. And they're like, we heard there's a beer slide here. And we're like, ain't no beer slide. You can see there's nothing going on here.
I don't see one. Do you see one?
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, we're just checking. I'm like, woof.
They even went down to Zeke's and tried to see if there was one down there.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
So all the bike bashes and things like that. So that Ragbri seems to be the king of the
probably.
crazy.
Of
But-
the crazy.
Yeah,
I think we put Breda on the map. With
I bet you did.
That one did.
I
you
don't
did.
doubt that at all. But yeah, we've seen that place packed wall to wall.
Oh, yeah.
How do you even work a room like that?
I bet you get used to it.
You do.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys have been doing it for so long.
Yeah. It just,
They just come in, I mean, not all at once. So you're waiting on them and not thinking nothing about it.
Doing the best
You
you
just-
can.
Yep.
well, then you can't get out from behind the bar, and they're really good about that. They can come up to the bar, because they know we can't get out. So pretty much
sure.
we can't get
Yeah,
out.
so
So they come
bad.
up and serve them. They'll come up instead of us waiting on them. They'll come up. It works out really well.
So, what's your favorite memory in the time that you've had? I'm going to ask each of you.
Oh,
I mean, it's only 38 years. Come on.
Yeah, it is
You
only.
got to know this right off the
I
top
don't
of your
even
head.
know what it.
It was probably Ragbri,
Okay.
That was best. I mean, that was a good time.
Yeah.
And then they had a reunion ride, after
they?
that when Ragbri went through Breda again. And Team Plunger, they stole our plungers at the original Ragbri, or first
Out of the
Ragbri.
bathroom.
Of
Out
course
of that
they did.
bathroom.
Of course
They weren't
they
even
did.
ours. They were old Reds, plungers. So those were like old. and nasty. Nasty. And they drank out of them.
Oh, dang.
They said they
Wow.
swished them around in the stool a little bit to wash them off.
Oh, good.
Okay, we might have to edit that out.
That'd probably be a good idea.
Wow.
Nope, that's staying in.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They did. So then when they came back with
We'll
this,
put an explicit thing on the
Please
wall.
do.
Yeah.
so when they came back, the next Ragbri, they brought these plungers.
Oh,
And they handed
On a
us-
plaque.
On a plaque.
They had
and
one
the
on a
other
plaque
one.
for us.
Yeah, so we had to stand up on the bar and,
We got
drink
that.
out of a plunger.
We still got that picture. I bet we do
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Russ and I had to get on the bar, and the place is absolutely packed, and them guys are screaming.
Yeah,
okay.
and
So
we had to drink out of a plunger.
We had a new plunger, though.
Yeah, they're new ones.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all new
That
ones.
Russ and I drank out.
Yeah.
We gotta have
Yeah,
new
they're
ones. I
all
said,
new ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that original one went on the plaque, though.
It did. I think it was. Yeah.
Do you guys have a lot of pictures from some of the craziest? Just
Yeah.
the nights that go by, do you?
I used to take a lot of pictures.
Oh,
a
I
lot
have
of them.
pictures.
But I think a lot of them got burned up, though. But
They did.
I
Yeah.
still have a few pictures left.
Yeah.
I can say for us recently, if it happens after like 7:00 at night, we're out. I mean, because we're
And
we
that's when the
38.
good stuff happens, though. That's when the really
know.
good stuff happens.
Yeah.
that's why you'll never have a picture of us doing things like that
Yeah.
there. So
Well, I think we
We
probably
can fix
did.
that.
We did in
did.
the past.
the flaming Statue of Liberty
yeah.
shot that I did there was
Yes.
was pretty epic. You hosted Dina's 31st birthday party
You
there.
actually did. My late husband threw me a 31st birthday party there
And why was it 31st?
because he did not throw me a 30th birthday party. And I may have mentioned it to him. And so I was like a month out of having a baby. And he decided that was the time to have a 31st birthday party for me. So, but I have pictures. I loved it.
But it's a red story.
It is a red story.
So what going forward? What's the future for you guys? You're 38 years into this.
Yep.
Any end in sight?
So, yeah, Reds has been Reds for 70 years now.
Yeah.
You think about it that way. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to say, what happens at Reds stays at Red's. Oh, wait. We've already told the stories.
Yeah.
We didn't tell all of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot that happened.
You got to come in to hear the other stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, seriously, what about the future for you, both you guys? Nothing?
I don't know. We never really talked about it.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to be 65 here shortly, so
Retirement.
probably.
Well, we're getting there.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
We don't want to take you guys with us, though. We want you guys to be there for us.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Getting tired.
yeah. Well, you're still working at Pepsi,
Yeah.
Bruce,
Yeah.
and going to continue that.
For a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russ, this has been your life since you were 19 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No plans on changing any of it.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
you've gained so many friends.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean,
Know a lot of people.
yeah. And your friends, we've kind of come to know too. And we've been down there and met them. And we, of course, the biking community is huge.
Oh, yeah. The soft trail that goes right by, through Breda.
Yeah.
It's a halfway mark between Swan Lake and Lakeview. It
Yeah.
works
You
great.
guys were always the meeting point for everybody from
Yeah.
Lakeview,
Yep.
everybody from Carroll. They all meet in Reds.
By
Especially
the way,
on Thursday nights, taco
oh,
night.
yeah. Funny story. John and I decided to go up to, I think we were in Mankato. We decided to bike the trails up there, and we get in our bikes and we bike, about 6 miles, and we're like, where's the bars? We're like, back home, the bars are there.
About every 5-6 miles.
Yeah.
we stay out there.
There was
we've
no
been
bar,
trained.
so
Yeah.
we had to come back home.
So think back to 19-year-old Russ buying that bar. Did you ever think that it would be at this point?
No. I thought, okay, maybe till 30, I'll be out of here then, or something.
Yeah.
But 30 came and gone. 40 came and gone.
I was going to say,
50 came and gone.
Yeah.
It's like, now I'm still here.
by the way,
Bruce,
yeah.
26 when you bought it?
Yeah, I had no idea either. It's like, well, we're just going to wing it, I guess. And I didn't have no idea how long we'd be there either,
By the way,
no idea.
what a great legacy for both of you
Yeah.
in the community and everything
Oh,
you've
yeah.
done for the community. Again, I keep going back to
It's
all of
synonymous with Breda.
the life events that you've held there. I think is amazing.
Street dances and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Anniversaries,
We've had
weddings,
anniversaries.
birthdays,
Yeah.
the countless. So
Birthday
yeah, what
parties.
a great legacy.
Yeah.
I think we might need a second podcast just to tell the stories we can't tell on the first one.
Yes,
Sometime.
let's do that.
So
I think
we are going to wrap it up.
yes.
But God, thank God for breads.
Thank God for Red.
Thank God
yes.
for you guys because it's been the most iconic place around this area that we can think of.
Yeah. We look forward to going down there all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
look forward to it every single time
See
we
our friends,
walk in
see
that
you
door.
guys.
So we're going down to see Russ and Bruce.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to Reds,
Hey.
man.
Cheers.
All right.
Yeah.
Toot.
Thanks, guys, for doing this.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Making your way in a small town bar, it takes a lot of work. Year after year, whiskey and beer, and serving it to jerks. Isn't it nice every now and then to go where good times never end? Let's head to Red's, home of the hoop, home of the hoop, where you're always in the loop. You wanna go where you can see Bruce's toothy smile. You wanna go where everything you wear's in style. Play some foos and throw some darts, a pool for a bet. And now and then your best girlfriend will get her t-shirt wet. Isn't it nice when you feel beat? Get out the house into Main Street. Let's head to Red's, home of the hoop, home of the hoop, where you're always in the loop. You wanna go where you can see Bruce's toothy smile. You wanna go where everything he wears in style. Beach parties and graduates and surprise birthday cakes. New Year's Eve tuxedo tops and Russ's sexy legs. Isn't it nice every now and then to go where everyone's a friend? Let's head to Red's home of the hoop, home of the hoop. Land you're always in the loop. You wanna go where you can see Bruce's toothy smile. You wanna go where everything you wear's in style. Hi everybody, Neil!